Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the next session of the Devil Darlings.
Hi.
Hello, welcome to the game.
If you're wondering why they all seem kind of bummed out, it's probably because they're battle fatigued from battling many a zombie.
I like the battling, but okay, let's move on to stuff that's
Fine. It would be great if it would be great for Cody if at this festival, I think we mentioned it last time, if there would have been like a zombie smashing area, but
I mean, who knows?
I
We'll see.
don't know if that's a thing.
I mean, this is going to be a nice little breather before the absolute hellspawn is going to be a campaign I've got later on.
Oh, please don't make it next week though, because I won't be on next week.
Oh no,
I
no,
won't
I
be
think
on
she means
either.
a different one.
Oh,
So,
fucking...
just as a quick heads up, Santa and Raka won't be able to join us this week, so Ix and Oni will be off doing their own thing. Atra is currently away somewhere, so she'll be coming in later, hopefully. And Michael is,
AWOL.
yeah, Michael's busy today, so he'll either come in later or he'll be missing today's session. So Pixie will be off recharging her batteries after everyone.
That means Krinlok's gonna have to babysit everyone.
Yes.
Which
So-
means no party again.
So for those of us that are here, Fran.
Fran!
Ran!
I just
Oh,
realized I'm not going to be here for Mark's game either because I'll
I
be
have
at
a feeling.
I'll be at a convention.
Hi,
Can you hear
Fran.
me now?
Yes.
God
We
dang it.
might-
I was gonna say, mention about me having to go early.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fran
yeah.
has to go
Fran
somewhere
will
early.
be going
Yeah.
early too. So
Yes,
No, but
I
Gaio
knew it.
term.
We
downtown.
won't be there for Mark's game this week anyway.
Huh?
oh yeah, we won't. Yeah.
Oh,
So Fran, introduce
Okay.
yourself.
Well, my name is Fran, and I play the obnoxious but amazing kobold Raali.
shit
Only one of
lizard.
those things are true.
One
Inferno.
more so than the other.
Hello, I'm Inferno, your local friendly blue dragon shell. I play Petru, the batfolk monk.
Iron/Dodo.
The Iron Dodo.
Oh, yeah, I play Codi. Hi.
Well, the fact that I
Iron.
threw you off then because I didn't call you by your actual name. If you're wondering why
Yeah.
she isn't currently sat in roll 20, it's because her computer is having a fit.
It took a shit.
Yep. Ranna.
Hi, I play both Allo and Samara. Samara is missing at the moment.
Playing the role of Krinlok will be Zor.
Yes, it's hi. Sup, Absor. I play this. I can't keep that voice up. I play. Yes. Shut up. I
Professional.
I can't stop laughing now. I play Krinlok. Yes, and Krinlok has the voice of a freaking 40-year-old smoker. Deal with it.
I see you there, Blue
There should
Dragon
be a
Shell.
quest that they could get. There should be a quest that they go on to fix Krinlok's voice.
Trust me, that's beyond even the gods' comprehension right now. So,
Wow.
who
'Cause
wants
I am
to
the
say
god.
what happened last session?
I murdered Allo's.
Oh yeah. Allo's dad died. That's that. We act like that's the only thing that happened during that session. We fought zombies. We stopped the corruption or whatever the heck coming from this hole or whatever the heck, and the spider abomination things or whatever the heck just do their
And
thing.
Frizoe died.
Yeah.
Frizoe was killed by a little bat to the neck.
And Allo now has a pretty mirror.
Indeed. So,
And Krinlok doesn't care.
Krinlok. When does Krinlok care?
Never.
So,
Exactly.
as you're all
The
leaving,
heartless bitch.
Jono, you're all exhausted, battle weary. You've Some of you still pretty much got the blood and guts on you, but
Oh,
eventually the air starts to clear around you as you leave the town. And in the
Cody covered in
distance,
spider guts.
oh sorry, what?
Cody covered in spider guts.
Pretty much.
Spider-Gun.
I don't know if any people get this reference. Old American comedian that used to smash watermelons on stage. I forget his name. Basically, think
used to
that, but with
smash-
zombie guts.
Watermelons on stage.
I think it's Salta.
I know of like very few American comedians, and I'm from America, and I do love comedy, but I don't know.
The only reason I know of that comedian is he was referenced several times in Simpsons. Either way, as you're all going down the pathway, you start to hear distant sounds, like cheering, music, laughter. Sounds you generally haven't. It feels like you haven't heard in ages. You've just become used to the moans and groans and shuffles and occasionally splats. That you feel a warmth building up inside of you, even though this is quite some distance away. Petru, since you are from Tohm, you'll already know what this is.
Okay.
It's Maru Mero.
I'm sorry. I'm just messing about my username.
I would have a go at you for doing that, but I do the same shit in Ion's Dragons game, so I can't. I have no grounds to do so.
You never noticed I was doing it too?
Yeah.
So,
There we
Petru,
go.
Hey.
you'll know that these sounds are pretty much the local summer festival of Tohm. Oh, Ion, you're in roll 20.
Hooray!
We left her also. Yep.
You are your
Ah.
spaceship captain, though.
That's an.
No,
Not, you're not
space,
wrong.
The space captain icon's just there to just judge me, even though it's not Friday.
What?
Your icon on
I
roll
have to
20
turn
is
it
just
down
there just
now.
to judge me, even though
Okay.
it's not Fridays.
No, it's because I'd switched over to my computer. My computer still thought I was.
Ah. So, you'll know this to be the festival. You've enjoyed this festival almost each year it's come by. It's a time when everyone on the island seems to gather. Even it attracts some people from off the island. They just come together, play games, have food. It's the fucking best. And all of a
Yay.
sudden, a bit of a flutter comes into your wings because of it. Yeah, you feel that childhood glee return to you as you feel like racing off ahead of everyone to try and get there.
Childhood Glee is
Nudge,
5
nudge.
years
I'll be
old.
back in like 2 minutes.
All right, everyone else that's there, you turn.
Mhm.
You kind of see Petru in a very upbeat mood.
He's like skipping along a little bit. The best
Krinlok
of this.
raises. Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure. I was.
Okay. Okay. All right. Give me a second.
The singer.
Okay. Okay, so Krinlok raises a brow at the sudden like warm feeling and stuff like that. It's like, this is odd. What?
What do you mean?
Like, we've been killing zombies. We've been killing everything in existence at this point.
Hmm?
And suddenly, cheers? It seems a bit odd.
Yes, it's the
Raali
festival.
would race off to the festival, right past them.
Wait, do you know that I just said that. Leigh?
Yeah?
Do these people know that it's the festival?
They've
Besides me.
Krinlok wouldn't know.
heard
Krinlok's
whispers
not
that there was a
No, she
festival
just sees
upcoming, but
she
I
just
don't
sees
think
that-
they'll be able to know fully that it is the festival. I'm just assuming Raali's just rushing ahead because, oh my god, there's laughter and joy and fun over that direction. Oh my god, I need
Because
Yes!
it.
Raali's childhood curiosity.
Pretty much.
Ah.
Allo,
Anyway, I'll follow after her. Very quickly.
Allo,
Yeah.
you've heard whispers of this festival because Yarnall's quite a distance. It's the nearest town over, but at the same time, you've never been to this festival before. You were always told by your father that you'd be taken there one day. But it never seemed to happen. He was always too busy on those days.
Hmm.
You feel a mixture of happiness and melancholy.
Allo has received depression for the rest of the session.
Poet is banned.
Now, as you're feeling a bit sad, bit down though from it, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and as you look up, Oni you can't really tell if he's smiling or not proper, but you feel like he's smiling behind
Just
that
a
mask.
grunt.
So, if that's are you all heading down the pathway?
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
In that case,
No, I don't have mine. I
it
don't
is
have
time
mine.
to do some map hopping. As
As you can tell,
I
everyone is
Yay!
as you can tell, everyone is so overjoyed at this.
it's time for you all to travel by map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
Not that
I'm
place.
the map.
On the map, on the map, on the
You're not going back to the
map.
cave
God.
cave.
Oh,
Why does it look that we are on a
that's fun.
You're going back to this
Oh,
place.
jeez. What the heck?
Ignore the
This
wheel
Can
of
we
one?
not
death.
just shoot the
It's the best
goblin?
thing you can find for that. If you zoom out, you'll see all 9 of the major things here. As you
We can
enter
shoot a
the
goblin?
grounds of Tohm.
Shoot the goblin. Dice gambling. That sounds
Shoot the
fun. Market stalls. Extreme pie eating contest. Wheel of Fate.
As you
Somewhere
all start
else.
to walk around, you see many people around. Different ages, different races, all just coming together and just enjoying the warmth of the festival. In the distance, you can see different little sideshows and attractions. You hear the roar of mechanical elephants in the distance. You see people gathering towards what seems to be a giant makeshift arena. You see some people like near the tavern, basically just like nudging each other and going, yeah, like making dice rolling motions with the hand as some people enter the tavern. You see market stalls of various different sizes, selling many different wares. And it's at this point where I would like you all to drag your icons onto the map and drag them over which event you would like to do first.
My icon does not exist. Okay.
It's like, it's either I want to go to bumper elephants or shoot the goblin.
Gotta figure out the. Okay. How do I do the thing?
Okay,
Okay, so
let's
Codi wants to do
just
High
shoot the
Striker.
goblin first.
Raali wants to shoot a goblin.
You don't have to do me right away, Leigh,
Where?
because I'm eating.
Alright.
Also, I think this would be Cody's first festival.
Yeah, Codi.
Yeah?
You enter this place, instantly you are hit by all the happy emotions. Like,
Oh.
you can even feel your stomach growl a little because of this.
Cody seems to essentially vibrate on the spot as basically a contact high.
Pretty much.
This is gonna
Like,
be great.
You know what reminds me of right now? It reminds me of one of those birds where you try feeding it and they just vibrate on the table.
Okay, so
Okay.
as you all
Okay,
start to
I'm
rush
gonna
around,
just go through the Wheel of Fate because
Yep.
you know I'm having such good luck with that.
as you all start to rush around though, I want you all to make me a perception check.
Fucking knew it.
Something's wrong.
No one can steal from my dimensional pocket!
Perception?
Okay,
To be fair, they
so,
probably can.
Fuck.
who are we missing there? Oh, there we
You
go.
mentioned-
Okay, so,
Look at the bad 5. Holy shit.
Zor, You're too distracted by when you're slowly approaching the Wheel of Fate. You can make out what seems to be just quickly painted over the word death. Allo, you're too enticed by all the market stalls to notice it. Codi, you're vibrating around too much, everything's a blur. Petru and Raali, however, you noticed three things. You notice only wander off towards where you'll know the direction he's headed off to, because this is the same direction he headed off before. Well, it's the same direction you went towards the casino, towards where you met those ninjas. Seems like he wants to prove to himself that ninjas don't exist.
Dang.
You also notice Trickstem looks quite uncomfortable. He's looking around at some of these events, and he seems to have the face of PTSS.
PTSS?
Post-traumatic stress syndrome.
That's PTSD.
No, they recategorized it.
Are you serious?
Yep,
Yeah, they recategorized it. It's now PTSS, not PTSD.
and perhaps most interestingly of all, Ix isn't with you.
Poor.
About to hear a song, about to hear Codi perform a song there.
You're not entirely sure when Ix left, but Ix isn't
Ix
with your party.
gone.
So, given that you'll have to leave for your thing soon, Fran, we'll do you first.
Yee.
So, you went to shoot the goblin. Okay, let's look this up and see what this is. Okay,
She's gonna take it seriously, take out a gun, I swear.
so as you approach what seems to be an archery field, you seem to find several people there, being handed bows and 6 arrows each, as they prepare to fire upon the field. But they all seem to be holding their fire at the moment. And you are approached by a half-elven woman who looks down at you. Would you be liking to play Shoot the Goblin too?
Well, yeah, but we're doing with bows and arrows.
Yes,
I can
yes.
try. I can try bows and arrows. Just not the best at. I might
It's
have a
okay,
chance
it's
to-
okay, we have beginner bows for you, don't worry. They're a bit easier.
Thank you. She goes over to everyone else.
Yep, she'll hand you a bow and 6 arrows. And then as she walks down to the front, she'll quickly raise her hands up to make sure no one fires upon her.
Go ahead,
That were a
take
good
care
timing
of
for
your
that song to
fire.
go woo. And she'll go, ladies and gentlemen, and all configurers that are within, welcome to Shoot the Goblin. No goblins will actually be harmed in this, of course. No goblins from the local towns wanted to volunteer, surprisingly. So instead, she'll motion behind her. There's several cardboard cutouts of goblins flick up before flicking back down. Yes, it may not be as sporting as actual prey to some of you, but more humane this way, I feel.
I'm totally disappointed.
Apart from that guy. That guy's feck. You're free to shoot him.
Yeah, no, she says that while pointing off the field towards one of the other events.
He says,
That's Feck. You can feel free to shoot Feck, that's fine. So, Raali,
Yes.
make me a quick perception on your competitors.
Precious. Let's hope we don't need to roll strength for these arrows, because I will fail. I will hit one of the bear.
Okay, so there are 4 other competitors here with you. You have, if you remember ages back, the ogre that came in to the tavern here, that tried to ship Codi and Trickstem. He's there with an extremely large bow. Also there is a green kobold, seemingly using her own custom bow. Next to that, there is actually a goblin to your right, because I'm assuming you're in the middle of these 5. There's an actual goblin. He kind of spots you looking at him and goes, "Well, the cardboard cutouts, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm shooting me on kind. I'm gonna win this anyway."
I wish I could still some goblins. It would be so fun that way.
Oh my god.
Goblin next to you, like, ah.
Yeah, the goblin next to you. Actually, hang on.
Yes.
Raali.
Freaking turns.
Raali,
Yeah.
roll me an intimidate for that.
Yay!
Oh. She's gonna get arrested within the first 15 minutes of
You
this.
kind of scoff at that and be like, "I'd like to see you try." And beyond the goblin is a minotaur
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm
with
so intimidated.
white fur, blue eyes.
ZZ.
Not ZZ. ZZ was brown fur.
Ah.
But
Oh yeah.
uh, you see certain symbols on your uniform. And then the host comes down the line. So, first of all, we have our resident ogre, Yerm. Yerm just kind of like waves his giant hand like, "Hey! Hey!
Hey you guys.
Oh my god.
Hey,
There you
bully!
go.
Cross-eyed.
Hey, bully!"
It's not Rolo.
No, it's not Rolo. Similar voice.
And you weren't even in the game with Rolo.
I wasn't, but I like that voice. Next up, we have representing the banner breakers, Tiz. And the little green kobold next to you just like gives a large shit-eating grin. And next we have, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. She'll lean down to you, Raali.
My name is Raali Nabel.
Raali Nabal. There's quite a few cheers for you. And next up, we have Fungus, the goblin. There's actually a couple of boos for him. He just kind of like looks around and then just holds up the middle finger.
Probably going, huh? As he's holding up the
Yeah,
freaking,
it's like, sit on his bin.
I like this one.
And last but not least, last year's champion.
Oh.
That's too short.
That's actually look up his name because I forgot.
Imagine her like flipping through like the list like
I actually forgot this name. Yeah, I was correct in my thoughts. Last year's champion, Analia.
Oh, it's Analia.
Yep. It's the white minotaur. Raises her bow. Like, the crowd erupts into cheers for her.
Crowd goes wild! The crowd
So,
goes
yay.
wild!
yay.
Just distant Krinlok. Yay.
No, just like Cody there going, in a past life I believe she's scarred me mentally.
Wait, what?
You'll find out about that sometime later, maybe.
Oh my. Okay.
That's all thicken.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Cody does not actually know Analia. I was making a joke about Wiki Teeth.
I know. So, with that, she leaves the battlefield. The goblin statuettes, the cardboard cutouts of them, flop back up.
One flies off.
Roll me your 6 hits. You can use your gun for your stats because it pretty much be the same thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you're using
Just
your
for the
dex to hit,
stats,
so
you're
it'd be
not
your dex
actually
still
Alright,
for
alright,
bow.
so you want me to roll 6 times?
Yep, because you have 6 arrows.
On that one.
But don't do it straight. Don't do it like rapid fire. Do it like one at a time. So like that. Okay.
20.
Your first one. You fire it. Finds its target. I'm going to roll a d4 to see what. Actually, roll a d4 yourself. Let's see how many points you get for this.
How should I roll D?
Just slash roll 1d4.
Yeah.
Slash roll. Wait,
1d4.
I never did this.
Or you can just click the little dice up on the sidebar.
Yeah, it's like a little dice.
There we go.
Okay.
Wait, I had it.
Yep. It lands almost bullseye. Just in the ring outside of the bullseye for the first one. And I'm going to roll for the others quickly for their first shots. Also, I'll probably need a text figure up here. Actually, no, wait. I know what I can use for this.
I would think her eye patch gets in the way of her aiming.
Oh,
You're just trying to make it worse for yourself, aren't you?
what?
No,
Stop being such a fucking masochist.
no. It's logic.
So, Raali scores 3 points. I don't think I have the icons for the others yet properly, so I'm just going to have to throw some random people up.
Nice.
I can't do that by turn order, never mind, because I don't have the other icons uploaded here. I'll just have to keep a mental note. So, the others. I'm just going to do d20s from. Yerm hits. Also scoring 3 points on one. Tiz.
No kiss on me.
Only gets a 1 point. Fungus. Misses.
Yes.
And Analia. Also surprisingly misses.
Wow.
I
So-
told you, I'm the best shot ever.
Raali, shut up. Like, this isn't in the back. Pixie, in her mind's like, Raali.
Rally shush.
Raali says I'm the best shot ever, so, and there's another person that gets basically the same as her, so.
Yeah, the ogre.
Yeah, the ogre got the same as you.
The ogre just like glare.
Okay, so that's the point so far. Roll me again. Another hit for your second shot.
A 20 again.
Wow.
I roll 1d4.
Yep.
No, I got it. Four.
You score a bullseye on this one. Like, it goes straight through the middle. Yep, everyone oohs and ahs at that.
Where is my good shots when I need them in battle, though?
Like,
You're-
Raali's gonna be like, this bow helps me win. I'm gonna just hold on
You're
to
misses.
it.
Tiz. Also misses. Jesus Christ. Fungus.
Misses.
Fungus with his arrow.
Not doing very good. I think the
Raali,
beginner arrow.
everyone's gonna start thinking Raali's cheating at this point.
It's
Actually,
the beginner arrow. That's what it
Funny
is.
you say that.
Wait, what?
After the round thingy one's done, round 2's done, you
It's
start
the.
to
I think
hear
it's the.
Fungus grumble. And they're like, bullshit. Cheating.
I-
Cheating, lizard.
What do you say to me?
Are you actually saying that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He'll turn around
Raali,
to you
don't get
like,
arrested within the first 15 minutes of this, okay?
he'll turn around to you and just give you the stink eye.
You should know. I'm a good shot. I'm not cheating.
Round 3.
Shut.
I'm watching something in the background. That could be weird.
Roll a d4.
Swear to God.
Yep.
I'm hitting all of them.
Holy shit. What the heck?
Gurm. Hits.
I find it really funny if this goblin tried to make trouble with Raali while Codi was nearby. Because as much as Codi does not like Raali that much,
Codi just picks up the ogre.
would just smack Goblin with hammer.
One.
That Minotaur is not having good luck.
That wasn't the Minotaur, that was his. That was the kobold. Fungus.
Sorry.
Make me a
Fungus
perception. Raali.
Why does...
Make me a perception.
Okay, okay. I will make a perception for you.
Codi would also smack him for this.
You see some shifty goings on with Fungus.
She
You
gives
hear
like a
him
narrow
muttering under
look.
his breath as he holds the arrow.
What, so he using magic?
Are you actually saying this to him in character?
No. No, I'm just saying this in
Okay.
in general.
Wisdom save if you're actually curious about that.
Is he actually doing like fucking true shot?
That didn't mean to cause her phase 3. I was just doing that to see like an advantage roll. So yes,
No!
he does hit.
Magic now!
He did true shot, didn't he?
Basically giving himself advantage on to hit rolls. He's also giving himself advantage on what he's getting to hit too. So, yep, he's got up to 4 points.
Raali would just like
And Alia,
grumble at this. Like,
Alia
she's
just about
suspicious.
hits. 3 points for Alia.
Raali's suspicious now.
Are you doing anything?
How are you
else, then?
suspicious? You literally just saw him use magic.
Yeah. I'm still ahead though.
Call him out for it or something like that, for fuck's sake.
Round 4.
She's not gonna call him out yet. She's gonna wait.
She's gonna beat him even with him cheating. Round 4. Let's see.
Okay.
Again!
Yep.
Ah, yes,
Fungus
my
is like
favorite
you're gonna
noise,
have a-
dish noises.
Sorry.
Okay, Dion.
AMSR.
Oh my.
I mean, it's still 1 point.
This hurts.
That 20.
shit.
Yerm scores
Oh.
a bullseye straight off the bat for that.
He's getting close.
Tiz. Hits. Only 2 points though, so she's up to that. Fungus. Perception.
I want to see if I can somehow win with some cheating and then call him out afterwards.
Perception.
Huh? Perception?
Yep.
Oh, are they all going to cheat now?
No, this is Fungus. He's muttering again.
Back his bow on him.
This time though, he's muttering while holding the bow, but it doesn't seem like he's focusing on his arrow. Seems like he's focusing on your bow.
Interesting. He's gonna try to give me a disadvantage.
Yes, he is. Do something.
What should I do?
I don't know. Something.
I don't want to threaten this man, 'cause I'll get kicked out.
Just ask for a new bow, 'cause you feel like you still something.
I would like to throw my masterwork dagger at his foot.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I wish.
Oh, I thought you were actually doing that then.
Takes out dagger.
By his foot, say stop.
2 more rounds to go.
She takes out a clock like Filthy Frank style and goes, "It's time to stop."
Are you doing anything about this situation before we get going with round 5?
Well, what should I do? He's
Ask
like,
for a new bow.
Hey, can you give me one of those normal bows? I think I got this.
You know what? I was
bow.
going to have you roll with persuasion if you were just saying, yeah, no, I think something's up with this one, but with how you've been doing, and with you going, yeah, no, I don't need a beginner bow anymore, I've got this. She will actually walk over. She will trade your beginner bow out for the normal bow.
And watch, I'm going to start rolling terribly.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot!
Nice.
Neat.
Nat!
Yep. You're up to 15.
You're like, what the fuck?
To be fair, I should have probably given these guys pluses to the rolls, but
Nah.
Oh well.
Nah, I'm good.
you're
And anything
misses.
above this 10 they get, so.
It is.
Cause
Gets
Dang,
the,
nat
gets the
20.
nat 20 to get a bullseye.
I don't need a nat 20 to get bullseye.
Fungus.
If I get nat 20, I want to at least like hit like around 30s at this point.
He's muttering again.
roll perception, I guess.
Yes, I will
Perception to see what he's muttering about this time.
Oh well.
Oh.
You're not sure. He got a nat 1.
It's Bo Brick.
Pretty much, no. Raali. You see him pull back, then you hear a bang as his bow, the string on his bow snaps. He just looks at
Good job.
looks to you, looks to it, looks to you, hands his bow off, gets given a bow, takes his shots,
Good job, buddy.
and guess what?
He misses.
No, you recognise this bow he's been given. It's the one that you
It's a
just
beginner
had.
bow.
The one he cursed.
He now has disadvantage on this roll.
He thinks it was a bow that would make me get the luck.
He does just about hit with it though. But given that's a 10 and given it's cursed, he's only scoring 1 point.
Wait, it's oh! Yes! He
Analia,
screwed himself up.
you watch
Wow.
Analia. Take a bow, pull it back, make me a perception.
Okay.
Oh.
This is so fun.
You see
22.
her arrow flash an ominous light as she does so. And as she lets go, the arrow seemingly curves in the air. A full
Excuse
180.
me. Excuse me.
Make me a dex save.
Why am I going to shoot the arrow out of the way?
No.
It's coming for you.
Yep. You try and leap out the way. But it still grazes your side. As if
What
the
the
arrow
fuck?
lands next to her. Take 2
Pull
damage.
that out.
And
Hey!
Alia just looks around like, what just happened? What the fuck?
She tried fucking me.
That goblin really doesn't like you.
Yeah, no. You look to Fungus. Fungus seems to be putting on a show, like, he looked shocked as well. And then he just kind of like, side eyes you and just gives a sly grin.
You bitch. She would get herself back up.
Yep, the half-elf walks over to Analia, starts to check over her bow. Analia goes, as fun as this game is, I'm not risking getting my ass thrown in jail for a cursed bow. I'm pulling out of this. Analia is outed again.
Is
The half-elf
is your soreness or no?
is who? Yeah, Yerb's still there. Yerb just goes over to the arrow that's in the ground, the cursed one. Just picks it up, waggles it slightly, and then just gently puts it back in the ground. He's not the brightest. Round 6. Last round. Last arrow.
I
There
thought
are
we were getting
only
that one.
there are only 5 more goblins, cardboard cutouts there.
Alright,
You're
roll
assuming we're
now.
like 1 for each, but
Oh!
Raali, as you
Oh,
pull
that
back,
luck.
you get ready to shoot. Something happens with this bow. It's kind of like a backlash kind of thing, where the string just kind of ejects itself from your fingers before you're even ready, flinging the arrow from your hand. It flies
Oh, it's
past
a
you, and it knocks your eye patch off.
Ow! Ow!
Sorry.
That's the sound you hear. Dong.
Just like knocked back, like.
Next there.
The half elf quickly rushes over to you to try and check on you to make sure that you're okay. And as she does so, Tis just kind of looks around her, looks to your eye. You see her eyes go wide.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck are you looking at?
You just hear her mouth the word curse.
What was that?
I came here, dong.
No, I heard somebody say something or something. said
Curse.
something.
Riley would try to get herself back
No.
up, try to get your eye patch.
No, I mean in the background of somebody's mouth.
You
The arrow.
rush around to quickly try and get the eye patch. It's currently being pinned by your arrow.
The music was silent. Oh.
And as soon as you put the eye patch back on, you look over to Fungus, expecting him to have a shit-eating grin. And although he does, he also seems surprised by that turn of events.
Do I have another chance? No?
No.
Make a persuasion.
Is that noise? What is that?
Someone's
Sorry.
watching TV in the background as well.
A bit.
To be fair, don't worry about it. Looking at the.
Yeah!
It's not me watching TV, I'm just fucking with my bass guitar.
I know. That
Oh, no,
doesn't
I'm
bother me, but I can hear every once in a while muffled TV in the background.
So,
You're-
did you want to describe to me what they saw?
What they saw,
Yeah.
Germ saw nothing. Germ was still trying to line up his shot. Tiz looked straight at your wounded eye and said curse.
I swear, I'm gonna look at a mirror. After this, I'm gonna try to find a mirror.
Yep. The half-elf just gives a nod like, it'd be unfair of us to say no. Go ahead.
Alright. Yes!
You hear some quick muttering next to you as another arrow comes flying out.
But they're gonna hit me again.
Your arrow flies past this other arrow though. As you look
Ooh.
to see Fungus had tried to launch an arrow to knock your new arrow out of the way.
Oh well, aren't you something else?
But because of that, he will miss with that shot. So Raali is up to
16.
Fungus is ending on the score he is now, which is 8. Germ lines up, takes a shot.
Oh yes.
Just about hits. It's a
4.
bullseye. And last but not least, Tiz.
I still got an hour and a half before I have to go.
That's fine. There's other stuff to do. Tiz.
Cody will shove you in a barrel when you go.
Tiz gets a free.
No!
So, with that, the game comes to an end.
Please tell my wits.
As she steps, the half-elf steps forward. We have our results. 5th place, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, is our last year's champion, Analia. She's already gone at this point. Some people look towards the tavern like she's walked off in that direction. 4th place, Fungus with 8 points. Fungus is seething at this point. He's like just stamping back and forth on the spot.
Yeah.
He's not a happy boy. In 3rd place, Tiz. Tiz just gives a slight nod. In 2nd place, Yerm. Yerm? How best to
With
describe
Tiz.
this? Have you ever played the original Donkey Kong Country?
No.
That's gonna be hard to describe then. Because he's basically doing the Donkey Kong victory dance of that, where it's like the...
Oh. Oh, I get it.
It like gives a thumbs up and then just like raises his hands up and just shakes it above the air like...
Yes, I know what you mean now.
And in 1st place, Raali Nadal.
Yeah!
Yerm comes up to you, tries to shake your hand.
She was sick.
He kind of shakes you up She kind of shakes you fully.
Good job.
Make a I wanted to say a con save.
What?
Meddling with the.
You
So-
keep meddling
Yep,
with,
make a con
it.
save. You're shaking.
She was set back like, oh, who's stringing their guitar
You
or
know
whatever.
who Iron is.
Sorry,
She's practicing.
I am, but
Let her have fun with her new bass guitar. Leave her
Tiz
alone.
kind of walks off. She kind of
my
gives you a side eye
baby.
as she does. Like, yeah, no. Like, you can tell Tiz is kind of shaken up. And finally, Fungus walks up to you.
She would look up.
He's just staring you down.
What? Something wrong?
He'll extend a hand, like begrudgingly.
She would take the hand and shake it.
As you go to shake it, he pulls you in close and whispers in your ear. I don't know how you got past my enchantments and trickery, but next year will be different. Mark my words, lizard. You haven't had the last of Fungus the Goblin.
Cody walks up behind him like, you what?
No, Raali got this.
No, I know. That'd just be funny.
Raali got this. Wait, so we're doing the Cody thing or what?
What?
No, if you want to do it yourself.
It's up to you.
I'm sure next year will be much more interesting. At least I didn't try to cheat.
You cheated somehow, I'm sure of it.
Nah,
it
I
has
just had the
something to do with-
marksmanship.
Maybe it has something to do with this. He'll lean over and just poke the eye patch.
Ow! Stop it! It's mine! It was an accident!
You shake your head slightly from that, like, it hurts slightly. And then you look to Fungus. He seems to be frozen on the spot, eyes wide in terror.
What?
And from behind you, an arm reaches down, grabs Fungus by the scruff of his collar,
Ooh.
and lifts him up.
Congratulations, you've unlocked your stand.
As you look behind you, there stands a large brown-furred minotaur with a chip in his horn.
ZZ!
As he just lets out a huff. So I heard you've been messing with an Alia.
You're going in the sack.
You're dead.
You spoiled
You're
it.
dead.
Yeah, no, you quite literally see him reach down on his belt. It looks like he's going for his weapon at first. Instead, he pulls out a large burlap sack, just shoves Fungus in it, ties it up and walks off.
Holy shit.
He's dead. Rest in peace, fungus.
It sounds like we have heard the last of it.
And with that, the half-elf walks up to you and goes, "If you come back later tonight, we'll have your reward ready done. Your
Hey.
prize, so to speak. For now though, go and enjoy the rest of the festival."
Alright, thank you. And then she'll run off.
Okay, so that's shoot the goblin done.
Where
So,
else should I
let's see
go?
where else people are. Petru's at Hungry Hydra, Krinlok's at Wheel of Fates, Codi's at High Striker,
I'll quickly go grab a drink,
Yep,
because all that
Allo's-
screaming.
Alice at Market Stall. I'm going to roll a 1 to 4. Well, I'll go roll a d4, let's see whose is next. 4. Allo,
Yeah.
you start to nosy around the market stalls. Like, you've still got some money left on your, basically like your pocket money that your father used to give you. There are so many different treats here. Treats you've never seen before, treats you've only heard of but always wanted to try. You see pies, cakes,
I'll be back in a minute.
sweets and desserts, ice creams, ice lollies, savoury meats hanging down. Behind you,
Don't make
you
me
also
hungry,
see,
I swear.
for sale, different weaponry, different armours, little trinkets and toys, clothing specially made for the festival, and of course some tacky souvenirs. Is there anything in
Always gotta
particular
buy the
you'd be looking
souvenirs.
for?
Allo's just like a little overwhelmed by all of this. Her eyes are huge and looking around. She decides to go up to the ice cream stall first.
As you go up
Wise
to the ice
choice.
cream stall, it looks empty at first, like no one's behind the stand. And then, from what you can only assume, is like basically a version of a yield freezer. Basically like some kind of box with just loads of ice shoved into
Called an
it.
icebox.
Yeah,
Hmm.
if you roll me an Arcana,
Right? Arcana, come here, Arcana.
you can get some Fate magical vibes from this, but you can't really tell why.
Oh dear.
But then, it slides open as if by itself. And what seems to be a flurry of snow emerges from within.
Close a quack before the frozen toe comes out of it.
Oh god. before Elsa comes out of it, I swear.
Well, oddly enough,
We
what
don't need to
forms
see kicking
behind the
like
stand seems to be a tall female,
No!
Oh no!
but her skin, basically her entire body, seems to be comprised entirely of ice.
Oh, okay.
Ah, greetings there. Can I get you anything to eat, perchance?
Hey, what you got? You're cool looking.
I don't
Oh, we have many different ice creams of all different flavors here. Roll me a
It's what-
history.
Roll you a history.
Yeah, just out of
Okay.
curiosity. Let's see if you can get this.
13?
You haven't really heard of that many ice elementals living on this island. The only one that comes to mind is the main elemental of ice. Basically, do you know, like the rest of the party, they've been sent to find the elemental of water, Undine.
know.
Hmm.
Everyone, the rest, there seems to be one for all different elements as well. She seems to vaguely match the descriptions of the elemental of ice, but you're not too sure if it's just like a loving homage or not.
Hmm.
So, what flavour would you be interested in, my dear? Wait. Let me guess. I see you, Raven, though. Let me guess. She'll reach down. She'll pull out what seems to be a golden looking ice pop. And then lean it down towards you. Apple and honey, by chance?
That sounds amazing. How much for it though?
Just 1 gold.
Okay.
Yep. You hand over 1 gold. She hands you an ice pop. It's delicious. Like, you assume this is what cider probably tastes like to adults.
You're been out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not alcoholic. And yet you feel an odd energy rush through your body as you have this.
Allo's eyes are just like huge.
Sometime during this day, you can call upon an advantage roll for this.
Ooh.
So, is there anywhere else in the stalls that you'd want to go to, or shall we hop to the next person?
Nor me. Nor me.
What were the other stalls again?
There's like weapon stalls, armor stalls, trinket stalls, toy stalls, clothing.
Maybe Allo goes over to the armor stalls to take a look.
Yep.
See what other crafts do.
As you walk over towards the armor stall, another stall seems to just quickly catch your eye, as it seems to just blink out of nowhere. Just kind of appears. Make a perception on this. See what
Right.
it can spot. There seems to be a larger stall than the others. There's a few cages outside of it and on its stands. This seems to be some kind of pet shop.
Oh, get pet!
Allo immediately changes course at the idea of a pet.
Pet!
Yep. As you approach the stand, a face leans down from behind it. What looks to be a withered old wizard. As he looks down to you with his long grey beard dragging across the top. Oh, hello there! Interested in some magical beasts, are we?
Allo's gonna
Like, go
nod
fast
like a
there
kid.
for a second.
Well, you've come to the right place. We have cockatrices, manticores, chimeras. You name it, we most likely have it, and if we don't have it now, we can probably get it in stock.
In them Pokemans.
One of the
Okay.
cages just lets out a slight Pichu, and then it gets a slap. Like, shut up!
Okay.
They're all humanely taken care of, I swear.
Allo's gonna start looking through the various cages at
Yep.
things.
Let's just start to look through the cages. That said, there's like cockatrices, there's manticores. There's even a chimera, and a Cerberus, basically like a three-headed dog. There also seems to be a cage that seems darkened. Like you can't see anything and it's just pure pitch blackness. Then also just one eye just lights up in the middle. And you see the old wizard quickly throw what looks like some kind of cloth over the top. Oh, best not disturb that one. Gazer.
Thank you.
Gazer beam.
Then you hear another voice chirp out from another cage.
Oh, you don't want to be bothering with them. Over here, over here.
Allo's attention now goes to that cage.
Inside you see what seems to be a small pink dragon.
You must take it. It must be your friend.
Allo's just like, oh my god, a miniature dragon.
The wizard looks to you funny. Yeah, sorry, there's nothing in that one. Empty cage, I've been meaning to catch something in it, but it's eluded me every time. The little dragon inside. Makes like the, do you know, like the clockwise spiral around the ear crazy symbol thing?
Yeah.
It does that and then points towards the stall owner.
Allo looks at the store owner, then at the supposedly empty cage. Can I have the cage?
You want the cage?
Nods.
Make me a persuasion.
Persuasion, eh?
Sorry.
That's a 12 persuasion. I could have done an advantage on that.
You could have.
But
He starts to,
Hi, I'm Allo, and this is my pet
he
cage.
starts to get a smile. Oh, I see. You're looking to be a monster trapper too. Oh, this takes me back to my youth.
Oh,
I
here we
used
go.
to roam these lands, throwing cages at all the small animals.
And it just fades into like a corny flashback. that's like that weird like old-fashioned style of like color filter with like a vignette around it.
Yeah, it's basically, it goes into like a sepia toned visual.
Yeah.
the Allo is just super effective on old people.
Now you see, what's gonna come next? He's gonna tell you 30 gold for the cage. Haggle. Go like, say like, I don't know, 15.
Because it's just a fucking cage. It's just like this.
I only had 14 after getting the ice cream, but I can get that.
Maybe 10 then.
How much did you spend on that? How much gold did you have before you bought the ice cream?
15.
Oh.
It was
Her
a
old
really
father
good
was
ice
very stingy with pocket money.
I have 95 gold, so it's just like Allo, like Krinlok looks behind her and just sees like freaking Allo trying to reach into her pocket.
Well, I mean,
Like,
Krinlok could be the cool uncle. Give
uncle,
Allo money.
Krinlok's a female. Do-
Or auntie.
well, I
Sorry.
mean, what I
Thank
normally
you.
would do, what I normally do, what's going to do with these kind of things is do everyone's first event and then you'd all gather back up. So,
No,
Just have to
I
keep
wish
in
I
mind.
could, but
so the old wizard snaps out of it. Oh, sorry. 30 gold.
Alright.
3
Allo's just gonna give him a big, sad kobold child face. Like, mister.
Persuasion.
so like before I go, could I quickly have my character do something so this question will be answered for me?
Go on. What?
I would like, well, after she's done, I would like to go to the market store try to find like a mirror or something.
When are you going? Are you going now or?
I was going with for Allo to be
Okay.
done.
So he kind of looks down at you, Allo, and goes, "I'm sorry, but I don't think I could do it for 14. 20 maybe, but 14. Do you not have any? Do you not have a parent around to help you with this, or?"
No!
That gets a very sad expression.
So trying to guilt trip him.
He's gonna make an insight on you. Oh, I'm sorry. Must be another one from the orphanage. Tell you what. Just this once. 40. But don't go be telling any others that I gave you views for such a low price.
Allo's going to give this guy the biggest kobold hug ever.
Aw.
Thank you, mister.
He'll hug back and hands you what he thinks is an empty cage.
Allo smiles at the little mini dragon in the cage.
And as you walk away from that stall, you see Trickstem head to that stall behind you, quickly buy something and walk off.
Drugs.
Adorable. Yeah, I'm going to
Okay,
get that
Raali,
action instant. Yeah.
since you were at the market stalls as well,
Mhm.
you look around to try and find a mirror.
She
Make me a
looks
perception.
very
Let's see if you
worried.
can find one.
Hold on.
I'm hungry. I can't get up again until this game's done. So fucked.
This is why we feed ourselves before a game or have food
I did
around
feed
us.
myself before the game, but oh, sorry, Raali, you're freaking stupid. You can't see the one right in front of you.
Wait, did someone go to the whole of mirrors and not be able to find any mirrors?
Raali, you find a mirror shop. It's closed. The shutters are down. Sorry.
Raali should just commit a break-in and run off with the mirror.
Could I find armor? Like reflective armor.
Yeah, there are armor. There is the armor store that Allo was going to go to originally.
And
Alright.
then as Raali approaches, the
see.
armor tank closes.
Okay, she'll run there.
As you get there,
Sure. More
the half elf that owns the armor shop in Tohm is running the stand. And he sees you approach, he's like, "Oh, weren't you the friend of, White Scales, wears a wig?
Yeah.
She came in wanting a lightning weapon."
Ooh. Could I look at your armor? Look at what you got.
Yeah, sure. Leather, steel, chainmail. He's like motioning around it, like just pretty much a
I-
large shield resting on the ground near you. It seems to be bronze, but it's reflective enough.
Okay, thank you. I just need to take that shield real quick, and then she just like goes in the corner of the stall.
Okay,
The
he's
shield
keeping an
rental
eye on
thing.
you all this time.
She pulls up her eye patches and like tries to inspect it with a
First, you
near
don't
eye.
At first, you don't see anything unusual. As you look at your own reflection, it's just your blinded eye. It's bloodshot, it's very milky, very murky looking. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Then, as your vision starts to zoom out from that, to take in the full mirror itself, surrounding your form is the reflection of a large eye watching you.
She drops the shield.
Whoa, hey. He'll quickly rush out to try and get the shield.
Sorry.
You break it, you boss it, you know.
How much was that? What do you need? I'm sorry. She
He'll
looks very
quickly inspect
panicky.
it.
I'm
Just
back.
a dent that can be
Welcome back.
buffed out. That's fine. Just go. You know, kind of
She
shoot
like
off.
runs off quickly. I'm sorry.
And that is you done.
Eat.
So, D4 again. 1, 2, 3. See who we get.
Okay, who's doing the sniffing now? Is
Who's
It's not
Nice.
sniffing, it's my water bottle.
Now I gotta go.
Oh, it's one of those water
Yep.
bottles.
Right. See you later, Fran. Have fun. Krinlok.
Hmm?
You've been stood there for a while, staring at this sign, the Wheel of Fate, with obviously fates being painted over what used to be the word death. And then you get approached from behind by... You can't really tell at first because it's from behind, but a female voice calls to you. Ah, yes, another one for the Wheel of Death. I mean, the Wheel of Fates.
Casually imagining that they had to do rebranding because nobody wanted to play the wheel.
Why was it called the Wheel of Death beforehand?
Because we used to use real knives before, of course.
I see.
And as you turn around, you're meted with a large, stocky-framed female orc. So come, do you want to be the next contestant on the Wheel of Fate?
Sure.
As she leads you up. Basically, you've seen those kind of wheels where people get strapped up and they get knives thrown at them.
Where the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air throne was once sat and this spun around. Oh wait, wrong thing.
Basically, imagine one of those wheels.
Right.
As she leads you up and secures you in. Arms outstretched to each side and both legs down together. Now, before we start this, I should probably explain what's going to happen. You've got 3 lives. I'm going to spin and throw. For each one I miss and hit the board and not hit you, that's a point. If you can beat the high score, you'll win a prize. Also, I really hope you're not nauseous. The last person we had on here kind of made a mess.
It's fine. I'm nauseous. It's good.
Yep. First, she starts to spin you. Make me a constitution save. You're fine for now. Okay, so here's how this game works. Zor, odds or evens?
I fucking hate you. Odds. Fuck.
She reels back with her hand. A quick piece of magic, resembling a dagger, forms in her hand. She throws it towards you, and it bounces off one of your legs. It stings a little bit, but at least it's not deadly.
God dang it. Okay.
Odds or evens?
Odds. I'm gonna keep going until I...
Yes!
There you go!
One of them hits straight to your side. And unlike the other one, which kind of disappeared after hitting you, this one seems embedded in the wood. Don't worry, it's just something to make things look good. On flesh, it'll just bounce off. On wood, it'll act like a normal dagger.
I've established that.
Odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay. Yep. Another one. At the other side. Again.
Odds.
Are you just gonna keep going odds?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yep. One lands right next to your head. Make me a constitution save.
Okay.
You're fine for now. Yep. One lands near your eye. One actually hits you on the stomach.
Oof.
Kind of winches slightly, but you're fine enough.
Come on, Luck. Don't do me now. Fuck.
The other one, the final one, bounces off your forehead. As if knowing that that was free, the wheel comes to a stop. She comes to let you off. You're quite dizzy, but at least you're not going to throw up. She looks towards the chart. I make that out to be 5 points. Congrats, you matched the high score.
Thank you.
If you come back later, we'll give you your prize. For now, enjoy the festival.
Alright. Krinlok walks off.
It's less a walk and more a toddle because you are,
yeah.
you are dizzy.
You are drunken, spin drunk.
Kind of. Okay, since we've only got 2 people left to do now, odds will be Codi, even will be Petru.
I don't think Dots is back.
Oh, in that case,
Okay.
we'll hop straight to Codi.
Oh, there's a storm starting outside. Oh no.
Codi,
Cody.
Yeah?
you see, you go to somewhere, and this doesn't look like it should be an event. It's just a giant boulder embedded in the ground.
So it's more like an attraction.
Do I get to smack it?
As you look,
No
as you
touching.
look around,
Good.
you see several other people being given hammers.
Can I use my own?
Well, you were approached by the owner of the stall, the owner of this attraction. An odd, stout-looking little dwarf. Oh, hello there! So you wanted to try your luck at Heistflag?
Yeah.
Well, I see you brought your own hammer. Let me just check that, if you don't mind.
Okay.
You hand it over?
Me.
Which one you handing over, shock or roll?
Oh,
You hand it over.
that's the one that's usually on her back.
As soon as you hand it over, he kind of almost drops it down to the ground. Like, whoa! I wasn't expecting it to be so heavy!
He's a Guado from Star Wars.
It's more like a toy of yours.
And
How will you handle such a... Well, doesn't matter. Only an electricity enchantment, that won't rig any results. Hands it back to you.
evil grin.
So,
Shit, grin.
She's holding it with ease, by the way.
as everyone managed to get to Harry's, he walks up. Okay, the goal is to bash the boulder as far as possible. There is a stasis on the boulders. It will break after 3 hits, upon which the boulder will fly. Make sure to aim it this way, we don't want to repeat of last year. Look at it, you Doug. You just see, like, what seems... He's like an odd little sheep man, and he just kind of just looks around and then just, like, kicks at the ground. Like, oddly enough, sheepishly.
Funny.
Okay, so... Get ready with your 3 swings. In a 3, 2, 1.
I'm guessing it's just strength. Or we just roll on my hammer.
Just roll to hit with your hammer as normally.
23.
That hits 2d6 bludgeoning plus strength.
Yep. Plus 6?
Plus your strength bonus, so
5 then.
yeah, 2d6 plus 5.
I'll just roll my damage.
Ignoring the fire part, 15 so far. Go again.
You just make a big meteor.
That just about. For 9, so 24. And again. Ready? Yep. You hear a loud shattering noise on the 3rd swing as the boulder goes flying away. And you look to see everyone else's boulders flying off in that direction as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, Steezy's there as well, with the sack still wriggling at his waist. I am going to roll. So you got 19, 28, 29, 30, 33. so basically I'm going to roll 2d20 and see what the results would be. First one, nowhere even near. The sheep. Actually does quite well. ZZ. Also does quite well, and as soon as his boulder lands, it breaks. It just shatters. ZZ just kind of looks over to you. Goes, at least mine broke. One last one.
Doesn't really matter.
Yep. The owner comes, the dwarf comes over to you. Goes to raise your hand. We have a winner! Surprisingly, she's smaller than the rest of y'all.
Aggressive grinning.
Pretty much, I'm assuming. I'm assuming you've
Yeah.
got the biggest shit-eating grin on your face.
Little demon grin.
Speaking of which, have you fed today?
No.
Yeah, no, your stomach's still growling at all these emotions.
Cody's kind of like shaking. Like literally vibrating.
Who's Cody?
If you come back later, you can get your prize. For now, enjoy the festival. And before you walk off, ZZ approaches you. You're strong for a small one, you.
Well, stronger than you.
Oh!
He lets out a loud snort at that. In fact, he's going to make a roll on you just to see if... No, that actually seems pretty much in line with what ZZ would be like anyway. Big talk from such a little rabbit.
Oh.
Listen here, you shit. I'm a fiend.
Don't like
I'm of a higher plane of existence than you'll ever be.
You're sensing a lot of anger now.
That's fine.
Not just from ZZ, but also from the sack. Like, you're already sensing it from the sack, but now it's in double.
You're just a big talking, snorting beast of a cow.
I don't even need to roll Will for that. I don't
No.
think he would do in this situation.
I know you do.
ZZ lets out a loud huff. Looks like he's about to walk away. And then quickly turns around and charges. Roll me a dex save.
Yep. Thought so. So the problem is I know what makes ZZ mad.
You do.
That's not a good dex save.
Oh, she's pummeled.
No, I'm just getting punted.
Yep. He's quite literally running up and kicking you away. He's punting you.
Leroy!
Take 6 damage as you're punted into the earth.
I knew someone was gonna have to get injured today. I knew it.
Oddly enough,
That's fine.
as you... We'll come back to where you land in a bit.
'Kay.
Oddly enough, though, you do get one sense of gloating from it. The fact that at least you're flying further than he made the boulder fly.
And also, I managed to piss him off.
Yep.
That's always a point of pride for Cody. When she can ruffle someone's jimmies.
Inferno, are you back yet? I'll take that as
Doesn't
a no.
sound like it.
Message Inferno.
So, we can come back to Inferno in a sec. Allo,
Yeah.
you're there carrying around this cage, and out of the corner of your eye, you see Krinlok toddling around. Just like, he looks like he's been on the most powerful waltz ever.
She...
This guy just scampers
Not she, sorry.
loudly.
Yep.
Quit gender misappropriating my freaking tiefling, god damn it.
Krinlok, even though the world's spinning around you, you see Allo in front of you. Ice pop in one hand, cage under the other.
Krinlok looks at Allo like, what are you looking at?
Hi!
What's in that cage?
It's a miniature dragon!
So is the dragon only invisible to everyone else, or is it like
I don't know, maybe a perception.
a fucking okay.
They can choose to be invisible.
You know what this is, don't you?
Yeah. Of course, she's been after one for ages.
13.
You don't see it.
It's just an empty cage.
Allo's looking now at the pink dragon, then looking
Yeah.
at.
You hear a giggling coming from this dragon, Allo.
I found Shira on Poke Farm.
Oh, that's the person I found last night.
Alright.
May I? Krinlok like shakes her head like, maybe there's something in there. I don't know. I'm a bit dizzy.
Allo
I just
nodded
run the
and
wheel of
stomped his foot.
Hey, Allo, you might want to give the wheel of fate a spin. I made a pun.
Wheel of fate?
Did that punch just fly over people's heads?
Meanwhile, whee!
It's a shooting Codi.
Allo? Krinlok?
Yeah.
Make me perception checks.
Perception. 17.
Krinlok?
Give me a second.
Alright.
Door.exe has stopped working. Please restart your door.
You both hear this before you see this. You hear a type of noise as you both look up. There's an odd brownish shape coming towards you. It's coming faster.
Krinlok squints and tries to make out what it is. Oh no! Dodge out of the way! Krinlok goes to try to dodge.
Make me a dodge.
Is that dexterity?
Yep, make me a dex save.
Okay, give me a second.
Where's it?
18.
Where's it? 13.
Codi,
Yeah.
were you purposely trying to land on any of these two?
No.
Okay, they both dodge out the way. Before you land, odds or evens?
Okay. Evens. Let's go even.
It's gonna be odd. Oh.
You
Can
prefer...
I do like? Cause I like go. Can I just like do like a tumble and like get up on my feet like ha ha ha?
Magic!
With that, yes.
Ta-da!
You
Just like-
kind of raise your arms like, ta-da! I'm assuming you're raising your hands up into the air.
Yeah.
As you do so, you feel your hammer land into him as well, and the distant call is easy like, I hope that lands on your head, you fucking little shit!
You missed, cunt!
Krinlok looks at where ZZ's dialogue came from, and then where Codi is, and like looks at Codi like, did you piss someone off?
He was being a dick.
How so?
He was being condescending with saying, oh, you're strong for your size. So I called him a big huffing cow.
Ah, yeah. Oh, is it like a
In
what?
the distance,
like
a perception check is
minotaur or
made.
something?
He is my minotaur.
Oh yeah, you don't piss those off.
I don't care, I'll smack him!
Good point.
You're fine, he doesn't hear.
I don't care.
Hey,
I'll punch him.
Watching.
I'll smack him with my hammer.
Only
Let's
if
try
you don't
not to-
care, you'd probably go up to Pepfolk's face on Wednesday and tell him as well.
Just go to Pimple. Fuck you.
So, with that, as you're all gathered, you hear a voice.
Wait. What about
Santa.
Freely?
We seem to have
Does Freely not get to have some fun?
No.
Sure.
we appear to have an imposter.
Oh, that remained by accident testing
Freely's
that.
eating all the pies.
Yeah, actually, yes, that is. You actually got exactly where I'm going with that. Freely did head over to the pie eating contest. As you all see Freely waddle over to the pie eating contest, is anyone wanting to join in for this?
No.
I don't think it's wise for Krinlok to be eating.
Allo?
Allo has her ice cream. She's pleased.
Okay. So, we'll cut over to Freely now. As Freely walks towards the extreme pie eating contest.
Which apparently was named in the freaking 80s because everything was extreme then.
Oh, I hope that didn't cover all capture. I kind of shrunk the window by accident for a second then. I've done it again. What the fuck's happening? Behave, window.
You know you can just do window capture on your browser?
I have done.
Oh, okay. So it should just record your browser, not anything else.
Okay. So, with that, Freely approaches the stand. There's several people already crowded up, ready to eat.
Yep.
There's a couple of orcs, an elf for some reason, two dwarves, and then the stall owner looks to you. Well, looks to Freely. Are you even? Are you? What? Are you even sentient enough to do this? I mean, you look over his shoulder. Moneybags, not moneybags. Coin purse. That monkey. That this town basically hires as the tax collector. He sat down ready to do it as well. Well, I suppose if it'd be wrong for me to let one monkey do it and not another. Take a seat. Take a seat. So the rules are simple. Eat as many pies as you can.
And they're all gone.
Freely just Freely just waiting for the go ahead.
And they're all
And go. So, DC Con 5 save.
Oh, it's this one.
Yep, DC 5. Con save.
Because I remember this one.
Yes, you do.
Because each pie has a different effect.
Yep.
Angel make those pies?
You pass. Now roll a percentile.
100.
It's fine. Next one. This will be a DC 7. You're feeling sick already. Or you wanted to carry on?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a percentile on this then.
I thought the con save only went up if they failed.
No. Make it a DC 5 con save. +2 per pie already ate.
Ah, okay.
39.
We're
It's
getting
fine.
we're getting some complicated dice rolls now.
This will be a cons. This will be a DC 9.
Could you imagine what a 100-sided die would look like?
Nat 20. You know what? For a nat 20, I will reset the next one back down to 5. Found
Yeah.
your second wind. Percentile. As Freely brings this one to his mouth, it bursts into flames.
Wow.
3d6
That's a bit
fire
extreme.
damage and make a DC 10 medical check to cool your mouth to continue. So 8 damage,
Ouch.
and you failed the medicine. There is a cleric luckily on standby to heal you as they come over to try and push out your flames. It is up to you if you want to carry on. This is 4 so far. Okay. Roll. As given that you got the nat 20, this will be bet down to DC 5. Yep. And you're fine. Normal pie.
Another pie.
Okay. 7. Just about. I'm assuming you're all watching this.
By the way.
Yep.
I should have said this earlier. Actually, I just got a text saying I had to be done by 5.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. At least nothing like crucial's happening though, minus Freely being burnt alive. But yeah.
That's a normal pie, by the way, for Eatley. So, yep. Yep. That's another normal pie. Yep. Oh! Okay. Freely, as you eat this one, you don't feel like you get any fuller from it. Almost as if it disappeared as soon as you swallowed it. No DC needed, and do not add the usual +2s to future DCs. So, just keep rolling your cons and they'll show you when you fail. That's a pass. Just about. But it's a pass. Right,
Oh
that was
my
actually
God.
dead on.
What?
That was actually dead on, that 9.
Oh, okay.
As you eat this one, you feel it kind of make up for the last one, almost as if what seemed a normal small pie has expanded in your stomach. Increase this and all future DCs by an extra 2. Nope, you're sick.
I love the noises, the sound effects. that
He's
people-
freely tapping out. Okay. Yep. Normal pie. Yep. Yes!
Hmm?
As you raise this pie towards your mouth to take a bite, a voice rings out from it. The fuck you think you're doing, you fucking furball? Jesus Christ, you're smelling worse than the back of the latrine! Make a DC 10 wisdom save to continue eating. You decide to throw this pie instead.
Yeah.
And since you've thrown the pie, they've ruled you out. I've lost track of how many pies that was actually, but
That was a lot of pies.
yeah.
That was like you're like 10.
Basically, freely returns to you all with a medal pinned to them. And what seems to be a small sack of coins.
Good boy, Freely.
Add 29 coins to your thingy if you take him off freely.
No, I add them to freely.
Okay, give freely 29 gold coins and a gold and a shiny little medal.
That's cute. That's cute.
That means he's got 129 gold now.
Jeez.
I told
Freely
you.
is richer than Krinlok.
Okay, so we just got a message from Atra saying that she'll be home at like 10 o'clock, so she won't make the game. I told him my brother always comes back
that
late.
message like posted that message like what, like 20 to 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. So he at the moment has a purple garnet.
Yep.
A pie eating medal and 129 gold.
That's more than Krinlok has.
To be fair, it's more than Codi has.
Yeah, true.
Definitely more
So,
than Allo has.
As you all gather up until we can get Inferno back, a voice rings out from what's this being improperly made bonfire?
Never
Like
mind,
a
Cody
little-
has 670 gold.
Like a little
Oh.
campfire. There's
How?
a guy stood at one side, seems to be gathering people around, like going, come on, and listen well, and listen to the tale.
Eh?
The tale of GL. The tale of how this island was formed. The tale of two brothers.
I don't really care.
The tale of exposition, probably.
Cody just like goes,
I don't really care.
It's like, this is an island. The end.
Allo?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the music?
Allo's enjoying the music, but at the same time, she's just enjoying her ice pop.
Okay.
It's just like a bard song from Skyrim. There once was a hero named Red who came riding
So-
instead.
I know Cody's going to the market stalls with Raali. Krinlok, where are you going then?
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually hungry and I do need to go soon, so I'm gonna probably head off.
Alright, take care.
So, sorry.
That's fine.
Krinlok is not being played by this one.
Have fucking hell, I'm starting to sound like Michael. Have a good day.
Okay, take care.
Where's this there?
bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's this moment
Cody.
when I realise it's probably a good thing that it was a light session, given that not many people have turned up.
Yeah.
So, Allo,
Mm.
are you following Cody in that lot, or are you staying by the campfire to listen?
Don't want my ice pop melting. I'm gonna follow Cody.
Okay, so, going back to the market stalls. Is there
Allo
anything in
has yet to
particular
begin.
you're looking for, Cody?
Well, one, my fucking matching jackets.
Yeah? Is your...
But
Oh. Go on.
also, I want to know what kind of pets they're selling here. They sold a fucking dragon.
Well, this is the thing. You've been seeing Allo carrying around a cage.
Well, I would think that Cody would be able to sense the
You can,
emotions.
you can sense emotions coming from this cage, but you can't really see anything in it.
What's your invisible body?
It's a little dragon! I don't know why nobody else can't see him.
It's because I'm a figment of your imagination.
Cody, you can actually
Do
hear
I
that.
hear that as well?
Yeah, you can
It's
actually
like-
hear him.
It's like, well, no, that's not the case, because I can hear you, and plus I can sense your emotions.
Maybe I'm a figment of your imagination as well. Sparkles.
And actually, a couple of sparkles do actually come out of the cage.
You don't want to be a figment of a Namir's imagination.
Oh, I know about Namr and all the prank lovings and that lot. I mean, look at this. You see him over there?
Like a small
Mhm.
claw pokes out of the cages, points towards a familiar figure in the distance. A large, black-scaled dragonborn walks past.
Oh shit.
Cody just goes,
Oh crap.
You want to see something funny?
Yeah.
Clicks its little claws. Like that. And you see, crawling from his feet up to his neck, his
Hello.
scales start to change colour. His he goes from black to bright pink.
Okay.
Oh, are you back, Inferno?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to you in a sec. Koger kind of looks down at itself and feels start laughing. They're like, it's that Trickstem again, ain't it? Where is he? Where is he? He kind of stomps off in a crump.
dodge drops.
Hold on.
What?
I'm hungry.
Okay, I know where you're going with this, but go on.
She runs off into the crowd and once again jumps up onto his shoulder.
Oh, hi there, Coker.
Why does this figure?
How are you feeling today, buddy?
Kinda just motions to his current expression. Just a scowl. How do you think?
I think you need to lighten up.
You're gonna do the thing again, aren't you?
Yep,
Is there any point even trying to stop you?
not really.
She kind of gives him a little nuzzle.
Huh.
Ah.
You see his expression go from anger to just zen. Just like a zen-like state.
Now, buddy, why don't you go have some fun at the festival with your pink self? You look good with pink scales.
Maybe Samara would like it. But he wanders off.
She jumps off his shoulder and goes back to the others.
Okay. If you don't mind, we'll come to your stall hunting in a sec, because
Yeah, that's fine.
Inferno has been at the Hungry Hydra for some time. So, Petru,
Yeah.
Staring at the game.
you've always heard of this event, yet you never took it on yourself. As you head towards the impromptuly made arena, you're ushered in with several other contestants. Among them seem to be quite an assortment. There's an orc, a dwarf, a gnome, and a small rat folk.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, I know what you're doing. I wondered where she was gonna pop up.
I mean, to be fair, she could have popped up at any one of these ones, but... So... Another rat folk comes down. You recognise, like, you've seen him around. He mainly lives in Turtle Bay, but he sometimes comes over to Tohm. As he walks back and forth. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Hungry Hydra! And the crowd erupts into cheers.
Ooh.
We have a few good contestants today. We'll just go around. What's your name, sir? Points towards the orc. My name's Borky the Orc.
Walk the orc?
Borky.
Oh, Borky, okay.
It's better than Biscuit the Orc.
And yours? Points to the dwarf. My name is Buttercup. Don't laugh, it's a good dwarf name.
I feel like you were hoping that would happen.
And
Where's
yours
Dandelion?
goes to the gnome. And your name? My name? You don't know my name?
Oh lord, it's one of those ones.
Quick question. Oh, no, you're a lot around the market, so you won't see this. But somebody, other party, they've taken like seats around the arena. And as soon as they see this gnome, they let out a massive sigh. My name is Fopi, the Magnificent.
Oh fuck, son.
Yep, it's him again. And yours? The rat folk kind of has to lean down to the smaller rat folk. And your name?
Hi, dear. I'm Squeaky Teeth.
And yours goes towards you, Petru.
Petru.
I think I've seen you around town sometimes.
Yes, I live here.
Okay, we have a local.
Wait, I think.
Yep.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, you're
okay,
from
thank
here.
you. Okay.
As soon as they declare you a local, the crowd erupts into cheers again.
Your sexy sort of arm wings up.
Yeah, you've automatically been deemed the town champion, at least in their eyes.
Yay!
Here is the deal. Behind me is a special construct made by our very own beloved Dr. Light. Dr. Softlock. Almost said his wife's name then. A specialised construct for here because, quite frankly, but a couple of years ago we actually used a real Hydra for this.
Oh, my
We don't
blueberry.
speak of that.
It's early.
Oh, who joined?
Hello, welcome to the voice chat, Fran.
Hello.
Oh, it's Ranna.
I'm
Oh,
not going
Franna's
yet.
return.
I'm not going yet. You guys still going?
Yep.
Yee.
Oh wow.
The deal
I'll
is
find
you
out later.
have got to last
Mhm.
and be the last one standing as the Hydra will strike at you all. Do your
Okay.
best. You can use your armor, you can use your weapons, but be warned. If you are stricken down, you will risk being knocked out. You do have a cloak on standby, but we all know how these constructs can be. If you are all ready, we will begin.
No, you can't scream, Fran.
No, not us.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, so as the gate starts to lift up, Borky takes his stance, goes into a rage. The dwarf bashes his small axe against the shield. Make me a perception on the gnome. Make me a perception on Forby. You can do this as well using Codi's stats, Dion.
Oh, okay.
I mean, given that you're Squeaky. We don't have Squeaky's stats laid out yet, so just use Cody's stuff. Yep,
That's Cody's, it just does slam freely.
that's fine. Petru, roll me a perception.
Okay. We're lucky because I just had to get asked what they want for dinner, so
Yeah, I'm squeaky teeth.
where is percent? There it is.
Squeaky teeth? You don't see it. You're too busy looking dead ahead at this gate opening up. You're kind of scared. But you wanted to do this to try and prove that you're not a scaredy cat, basically. You wanted to prove that you can be as brave as your sister.
We will prove you Bible her sister.
Petru, you look to Forby. You see him quickly pull out a wand, boop himself with it, and he goes invisible.
Ooh. Let me just can I quickly look at something? Hang on.
Yeah.
Go on. Let's keep going. Actually, I want to check something.
And as the gate finally opens up, a large cogwork construct of a Hydra stomps its way out and roars at you all with all 5 of its heads.
Okay.
So at this point, where Borky just lets out a bellow, charges towards it. And she does hit it. You see him raise up his axe and smack one of the heads with it. The dwarf follows suit, tries again. Well, tries as well, but misses. You can hear the footsteps go past you, Petru, just like a as you see like little footprints in the sand.
I tried to trip him.
Tripping or tracking?
I was about to say James will stick my tips so out.
Make me a sleight of hand on this.
Okay, let's see what my sleight of hand is.
Does
Just
he
the
spot-
nonchalant whistling.
Does he spot this? I don't know why I keep going for the normal d20 for 4p. I actually have a cheat for 4p. So 4p can actually use a perception.
Power strum casually.
Nope. He does not see the foot as he trips over it. You just see a gnome outprint emerge in the sand. Just like a...
He sort of just takes off.
Squeaky Teeth,
My dear, I'm Squeaky Teeth.
what are you doing?
Squeaky Teeth gonna run.
Make me a dex check.
Not Cody's best point.
That's fine.
Not gonna lie to you.
At least you managed to get beyond where Fopi fell.
Gonna run away.
Four of the heads are distracted by the other two attacking them at the moment. One of them, however, sees the imprint and starts to snake towards it. Don't think this thing actually says how many rounds it goes on for.
Nope.
So, second.
Until everyone's knocked out,
Uh,
or there's only one person left.
Okay. In that case. Hang on. Yeah, 7's still a bit too far. We'll make it like 5 rounds. So, they're still trying to fight this Hydra. The dwarf gets knocked away towards the wall. Borky manages to catch one of their heads in his bare hands. He just screams at it as it screams back. Fopi tries to get back to his feet. Let's see if he can do it. Fopi quickly gets back to his feet. But he's got sand covering his front now.
I think our intention was fuck this guy over.
Petru.
Intent.
Hang on. First things first, Petru, make me a dex check. A dex save. As Fopi scoops up some sand and throws it at you.
Oh.
Yeah, you managed to get out of the way.
Okay.
As the sand flies beyond you and hits the Hydra on the head. Squeaky?
Yes?
What is Squeaky doing? Still running?
Squeaky gonna stay away from Hydra.
Yep. Make me a perception.
Squeaky not very good at seeing.
You're too scared. Right, you stop for a moment to try and look around to find somewhere to hide. But the loud roar just kind of shakes you out of it. Petru, you look around. You see the dwarf quite injured, but getting back to his feet. You see the orc managing to wrestle one of the heads as the second one tries to get him. You obviously see where the gnome's trying to fuck you over, but you also see a very scared little rat folk.
I will fly over to well, you'll fly over to her.
Yep.
You sort of just land down. What height is Squeaky Teeth?
Squeaky Teeth is, I believe she's like 2'5".
So
Same height as Petru.
Yeah.
Because Riki was 3 foot.
Yeah.
He just sort of are you in the right place?
Squeaky won't feel that's she's as brave as her big sister.
Yeah, but it's not a good point if you're going to get in here, get injured for the sake of it. You look terrified.
It's a good thing. Rat folk instinct is to be scared of everything. Bigger than you. That way, nothing really surprise you.
Yes, but if you're supposed to be scared of everything, then why go it's bigger than you and then why go fight something that's, well, that size?
Because when you're meant to fight the thing, we're just meant to survive it.
3D heads are distracted currently with the orc and dwarf. One of them still going for Fopi. One of them, however, turns its gaze towards you two.
Okay.
Did you hear what Squeaky said?
I cannot make out half of what she says. I'm sorry.
Oh, she was saying,
We weren't meant to fight this thing. We just meant to survive it.
Fair enough.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, is that 16 towards us?
Yeah, the 18
Thing
would go towards you, the
noticing you,
16
yeah.
towards you.
Yeah, Petru's gonna save 19. I don't think that hits.
Oh no, that went an attack. That's its. That was perception to try and spot you.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, it's pretty much coming up towards you now.
Yeah, he just Petru disappointed. I think.
This one coming for us.
One!
It will lunge
Yeah.
towards you both. You can both make me a dodge check, dex check if you want to try and dodge it.
Oh dear.
Squeaky went away!
Yeah, no, it's crashing into you both.
Shouldn't have passed. Shouldn't have passed.
I'll take the damage, but is there anything? Actually, this is the first hit thing in the campaign that's actually hit me. Another news.
You do have. I think you have monk things, don't you?
Yeah, I've got evasion, but hang on, let me read it. At 7th level, your instinctive agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain area effects, such as a blue dragon's lightning breath or a fireball spell. When you're subjected to an effect, it allows you to make a dexterity saving roll, take only half damage.
AoEs.
Yeah, AoE.
I'd assume this would be some kind of AoE since it'd be hitting both of you. But I will say this, if you're using that to try and dodge out the way, you can roll me a dex check on top to try and pull Squeaky Teeth away too.
Okay.
Otherwise Squeaky Teeth is taking hits. Yep, nope, you grab her by the collar and just pull her out the way.
Squeaky!
Yep. And you two watch as the head comes flying to where you were and crashes into one of the walls of the makeshift arena.
Squeaky survive!
Is there anywhere that I could possibly attack the neck while it's kind of exposed, or no?
Yeah, you can try and make an attack.
Squeaky run away!
Oh my... I'm on
That actually hits.
Damage or no?
Yep, roll your damage.
I will spend one of my flurry of blow points, or key points for a flurry of blows.
Yep.
Oh no, it doesn't hit.
Nope, that one doesn't hit.
That does, I understand.
Yep. Yep.
No.
With those strikes, the first one, you knock the armor plating off. With the second one, you manage to knock away one of the bolts, and as it tries to quickly pull away, the head comes loose.
So the head just falls off?
Yeah. Basically, they've got a thing where if you can deal at least 10 damage in a turn, one of the heads will be knocked off.
Okay.
So, you have knocked a head off.
Let me guess, 2 more come out.
No, because this is construct.
Okay.
The head is kind of rattling around still, but as long as you keep out of its area, you should be fine.
Okay. You're gonna take off back around.
Yep. As the rest of the heads, 3 of the heads, they've currently lifted up the orc. He's kind of like... One of the heads has hold of his legs, the other one has hold of one of his arms, but the other one's currently being bashed around by his axe. As the 4th head looks from Petru, looks from Fopi towards you both. And it's trying to make its mind up on, should it go for the hard, invisible prey, or should it go for you two? Especially given you just destroyed one head.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna try and stealth to sort of blend into the background.
Right, you can both roll me a stealth then.
Ho ho!
Let's just see.
Squeaky just vanishes.
And 4 more dice. Oh, that's a d10. I need a d20. Petru, you do the one thing none of the others can do. You take to the air to try and avoid being seen. Squeaky Teeth, you do what rat folk do best. You tunnel.
Squeaky's even their tunnels.
And as you hide in your tunnel, a loud thud comes from above as the dwarf is knocked into where you tunneled. Luckily, you know how to make tunnels. It's sturdy enough that it doesn't cave in on you. But you can hear other footsteps quickly come and pull the dwarf away. Petru, you saw the dwarf get knocked out.
Ooh.
The orc is still trying to fight. Togepi looks around, takes his bow, and he aims it at you, Petru. The magnificent Togepi wins at any cost.
Okay, let's see. What does he roll?
7 damage.
Wait, what? I was gonna do my catch deflect miss or.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, sorry, do that.
Catch miss. Hang on. Sorry, what? This is just Dex.
I believe so.
When you do so, the damage you take. Let me read through this spell.
So at fair level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dex plus your monk level. So it'll be reduced by 7 plus 12. It's reduced by 12.
Ooh. Hang on 1 second.
And that's before the 1d10. So yeah, you managed to negate the damage from it. But I believe there's a thing as well where you can catch it. If you reduce it to 0, which you have done, you can catch it. So, yeah. Squeaky Teeth, as you peer out your little burrow, you see an arrow fly past from someone invisible. Your new friend. Only for them to snatch it mid-air.
I'm just thinking, does she see where the arrow came from? Like the general area?
Maybe a perception.
Squeaky's getting sneaky. Or not.
You don't see it because you're in the tunnel, unfortunately.
Oh.
Although there is another way for you to try and work out the position.
Oh.
Because you tried... I'm guessing through that one it was sights based. Weren't it?
Oh, smell.
Smell,
or...
sound.
I think you should go for scent.
Yeah. You can roll it again.
Because that's what's really rat folk are good at.
Roll this one with advantage.
Whoop, whoop.
You sniff it. You sniff a horrible scent of cologne. Basically, like this kind of cologne is probably one that he thinks makes him dashing. But the only thought that runs through your head is he smells like he's been washing in the local fountain.
Wait, what?
Sneaky Teeth basically sniffed out where Togepi is.
That's the wrong sibling, Leigh.
Squeaky Teeth. And
so,
Petru, you managed to catch the arrow.
I'm gonna throw back at him.
Yep.
Where I roll?
I believe it's just a ranged attack.
I don't have a ranged attack. Yeah, just
it's your dex, d20 plus dex mod.
Yeah.
Okay, so my dex mod is 8, so... Oh no, my dex mod is 5.
Yep, so roll on +5.
Okay, so.
Let's see if you can actually hit him.
Yeah? No.
17. Yes. Let me just look up the damage for this. $1d8.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You throw the arrow straight back, and you see it land pretty much where you suspect he is. You hear a thong as you do, as he quickly moves his invisible hands to grab the arrow as blood seeps out.
My nose! You shot me in the nose!
Just for sake of... Do I have the picture of him? I do. Just for sake of letting you know just how bad that is for a gnome. This is Fopi, and look how big his nose is.
Can you also mention the fact that when we first met this guy, they wanted to cut off his nose and make a dagger out of it?
Oh, you just gave him a piercing, that's fine.
So, Squeaky Teeth. A new scent has joined the scent of cologne. The scent of blood. But given that you've just seen your friend throw an arrow straight back where it came from, you're assuming it's come from him. He's the injured one.
Think, Squeaky. What would Wiki do? Well, I know what Wiki would do, but I can't do what Wiki would do. Got you!
Okay.
So, she, tunnels some more.
Yep.
And digs under him.
Okay. I think I see where this is going.
And then she's going to push her hands out the dirt and drag him down.
Sleight of hand. With advantage because he's distracted.
My nose!
And he's going to try and make a perception with disadvantage. Because, yet again, he's still distracted by the fact that someone just shot his nose. You wrap your tiny little paws around his ankles. And you drag him down.
I'll drag him until he's about waist deep.
Yep. He's planted firmly in the ground.
And then I'm gonna bite his legs.
Okay. Roll me a bite attack.
I'm guessing it's plus, like, 20 plus strength.
Yep.
Or would I have to roll the 20 because he can't get away?
Just roll you the damage then, because I'm gonna say he's prone.
Like a d6 to damage?
Yeah, I believe it is, d6. He's prone at the moment. Yep. You gnaw on his leg. Just like, you sink your tiny little teeth into him. Like, yeah. And he lets out a massive squeal of pain. In fact, because of that... Distracted, 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 distracted. The Hydra's too distracted with her bloody orc.
Snap, snap, snap,
Yep.
biting legs.
You hear a few cries from the crowd, like, could they do that? Is that legal? What's happening here? And the rat folk goes, anything goes in this arena. He tried to do it first. This is only retribution.
You taste nasty.
The great Foppy is not to be dined on. It's not to be dined on. And coming into the last turn, the orc manages to get a head off himself as he's dropped to the ground, but buried underneath it.
Okay.
Volpe is still struggling like hell. And as you, Petru, what are you doing at this moment? You're still up in the air.
I'm gonna go over to one of the heads and start smashing it.
Okay, go for it.
Bite, bite, bite.
Oh. Oh well.
That actually, yeah, defender wins.
Okay. I'll do it one more time.
That one hits.
Okay. I'm gonna spend our class resource to hit it, but I'll roll the damage first.
Yep. And
Flurry of blows.
Yep, flurry of blows.
Yep. That hits. That's enough to knock the another head off. This thing only has 2 heads now.
I'm gonna go back on, turn and use my unarmed strike on the other one now.
Okay.
Because I still have 2 attacks left.
Nat
Ooh.
20, crit.
Oh, it
Yeah.
could have been better. Oh well.
Just hear the dwarf, the gnome just screaming
Pretty
as he
much.
gets his legs gnawed on by a tiny rat.
One more.
Yep, that'll knock the... It's down to 1 head. And the 1 head looks around. Petru, odds or evens?
Odds.
It ignores you and goes for the scent of blood. Squeaky Teeth, you feel something. You feel something pull on the other end of Forpy.
I let him go.
Yep, Forpy is plucked out of the ground like a vegetable and tossed into one of the walls, knocking him out. And before it could try and dig up the hole, you peer out the hole as you stare up at him, at this Hydra head. Before it can bring its claw down to try and dig you out, it powers down. With its claw.
Survived!
Its claws mere inches away from your hidey hole.
Squeaky survived!
And the rat folk comes out. Well, it appears we have 2 people still up and about. The orc goes, free! Right, free! And then passes out again. 2 people still up and about after this fight.
That is a very stubborn orc.
Squeaky lived!
I'm assuming you've emerged from the ground at this point.
Yeah.
As he walks over, holds both your hands up. Let us hear it for Petru and Squeaky Teeth. And the crowd erupts into cheers.
If I choose both of his hands, I'm like, yeah!
Squeaky never won nothing before!
And you are both given a medal. And you are both given 30 gold each.
That's more money than I've ever had. He's like, that's more money than I've ever had in my life.
That's what you get for being a champion. And if you want to, Iron, you can keep a note of that 30 for if Squeaky Teeth ever comes in.
Yeah.
She could keep this 30 under a medal.
Just like, after the match, it's like,
You were brave! Can Squeaky talk to you?
Talk to you? Did you say, can Squeaky talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Just trying to make sure I know what you're saying, because
Squeaky had a big problem.
What problem's that?
Squeaky trying to prove she's brave so that she can help Big Sister.
Oh. What do you need Big Sister need help with?
Big Sister has been falsely accused of doing something bad.
oh, what do you? Pardon me, sorry.
Poisoning the well.
Poison in the well.
Oh,
Oh.
Big Sister not do it though.
Well.
In this village here.
Shows map.
Yep.
Yeah, it said you put tons of salt in the well.
Let me just quickly check what stats there are. Is there like a geography stat or something?
Ah, yes, the fearsome whale stats. It's like a gazebo, but
No, I'd assume it'd be a wisdom save then.
me?
Yeah, do me a wisdom save. Let's see if you can work this map out.
Nope.
It's not Tohm, you know that much. All you can make out is a small name at the bottom. Dust Ball.
Anyway, Squeaky gotta go back there to help Big Sister Wiki.
Ah. So you're trying to defend her from the, what they're blaming her for?
Wiki did nothing wrong. Wiki is a good white folk.
I wish you luck. Unless you need something.
Wiki needs help.
Do you need help defending her? I don't know where this is.
No. We need help to free her.
From the people?
Uh-huh.
Oh. But I don't know where this is. I've never heard of this place.
Is Squeaky allowed to give him a map?
I'm assuming that Squeaky has several versions of this map.
Yeah.
She's just pretty much just been going around this town, handing them out to anyone that would listen to her. Like, help, go here, help Wiki.
Help Wiki.
Hands over map. Circles where we need to go.
I'm able to tell which way to is placed.
Roll me another wisdom.
I mean, to be fair, Cody is a cartographer.
That is true. You have no idea.
So if you have the map, we'll be able to sort it out later.
Okay.
I don't know, but I met people who are better at... Like, seem to be better at these, I think. Someone tried to throw holy water at some people who looked like they were going to be badly affected, so I don't know.
Well, Squeaky does need help, so come help if you can.
I'll try.
Yep. And with that, you are both led out to the makeshift arena. Champions.
Yeah.
And thus we head back to the market stall with...
I can just...
Oh,
I imagine the conversation when she gets back.
Hi, Wiki. Sister.
Like...
Wiki, Squeaky fought a Hydra.
It did what? When did Squeaky fight Hydra?
Is Squeaky making the lies?
Squeaky lying. Squeaky not fight Hydra. Squeaky will be dead.
Just like holds up some of the scrap. So, going back to the market stalls.
I actually have to be back in a minute.
Alright. I guess I should probably explain some stuff. Well, is that away? Zizi and Alia and Ricky Teeth are pretty much from another campaign that we're in, the Crimson Sabres. The same place that Kiwi's from. And Tiz and the Banner Breakers is another campaign that I've run. And Borky was actually just a nice little name drop slash... Would you call it a cameo if the actual person didn't have any involvement? Anyway, it was just like a nice little homage to Borky the Orc from the Unexpectables.
Oh. Sorry about my tongue.
Yes, okay.
Hmm.
Plus, Petru goes on not being hit by jack shit.
Hmm?
Petru hasn't been hit by anything.
No,
the
because
campaign.
Petru can dodge everything. Speaking of which, ooh, I got a miracle berry.
That thing that I think what was the name?
Fopi.
Fopi tried to do is basically just Petru going no you.
Pretty much. God damn it, another male cell and it.
Okay.
I have 2 female slenders.
DMing me? No.
If you're wondering what we keep going on about though when we're mentioning Pokemon, by the way, we found a site called, oh, that's a female cell and it. Yeah, it's a site called, ooh, that's a female cell and it. It's a site called Pokefarm. Check it out, it's quite fun. Not sponsored, just enjoying the game. Snivy. I'd assume at this point, if we were streaming, this would be the point where we read off any people donating or talking in the chat. Trico and
I'm so close to getting the Snivy egg to hatch.
Well
Although I love how I've had this dino egg for a long time, still not hatched. 2 hours and 23 minutes left. And again, it is a pseudo legendary, and they tend to take an absolute long amount of time.
Berry Garden.
Let's not forget Sylvando the Brio.
To be fair, if I do edit this video, I could probably cut some of this part out, the silence, as we wait for... I'm kind of sad that not that many people were here for this, but as said, I'll go up to some of them afterwards that couldn't make it today. Ask them what event they would have taken part in at these lots, and then just like get a result for them from that, so it's not like they've missed out entirely. Aside from Ix, I already know where Ix is. Ix is off somewhere else doing something.
Allo needs to get more funds.
Allo needs a part-time job.
Allo needs money. She just used her money.
Well, yeah, Allo's skint now.
Allo has nothing. But an invisible dragon in a cage.
You should have gone and done an event, see if you could win it, get some muns.
Get
we
the
could still go do an event, that is true. But at the same time, I'm worried somebody's gonna try and take off with the cage.
I don't think anyone's going to try and take off with an empty cage.
True.
You know what? Do you want me to do some events for you? Just to make sure all this stuff didn't go to nothing?
Sure. Where would Petru be going after this?
Well, maybe...
Okay! Petru wants to go eat some pies after that.
I mean, take all of his energy dodging a Hydra, a robotic Hydra.
Okay. As you head over to the pie eating contest, they're currently refreshing it with some new pies after the whole Freely incident.
Well, what did Freely do?
Freely ate almost.
Yeah, Freely went and had a go at this. So, as you get sat down, there's quite a few others lined up with you as well. I'll quickly go over how this goes because you weren't here for this. When you eat a pie, you make a DC con save. You make a con save. Starts at 5, but it gets a +2 for every pie already ate. And then you will roll a percentile and deal with the results. If they fall unconscious or are forced to stop eating, they lose. And there is a cleric nearby to heal them of any injuries. So, first pie.
Okay.
You're fine. Roll a percentile.
What percentile?
D100. That's just normal pie, you're fine. So this will be a DC 7. You're fine. Percentile. Okay.
Wow.
As you eat this pie, you start to feel weird. You
What,
feel...
is it a vodka pie?
Nope. You feel your wings shrink into your body. You feel tiny horns sprout from your head. And you feel yourself going on all fours. For 1 minute, you are now a goat.
Okay.
You may continue eating, but your stats become that of a goat, aka you've got a con of 11. So, roll your con, let's see what happens.
Nope. Go down with pie.
Yep, you're starting to feel sick. You could carry on trying to eat if you want, but
Okay.
you will have to roll percentile if you carry it on. Oh, okay. As you eat this one feels like a really greasy pie. It doesn't taste the best, but at the same time, you feel it lubricate your mouth and throat. You have advantage on your next 2 con saves.
Okay.
You're fine. As you eat it, you feel this pie expand in your stomach, almost as if it's doubled in size.
Take away the advantage, just normally.
No, you still got advantage on this one roll. It's just that this DC is increased by an extra 2 now. You're fine.
Come on, give me the greasy pie again. No.
It's a normal pie.
Oh.
It's been a 3 turn Situa thingy. You're struggling.
Roll the 100.
Yep.
And then...
Normal pie. You can only fail once more before you... Oh.
Nope. Yeah, no.
Yep, no. As you feel your form slowly shift back into normal, you kind of go face first into the pie, just like... Make me the percentile roll, though. Because technically you did eat some of this pie, so let's see what happens with it.
Oh!
Okay. As you eat what little of this pie you can manage, your stomach all of a sudden gets massive pains in it as you feel a boom inside. The pie exploded in your stomach, causing a rupture. You take 3d8 damage.
Oh, the first damage in this fucking pie!
You take 20 damage from an exploding pie.
Oh my god.
As the cleric comes over to heal you up. You are given... You're still placed somewhere. You're given 13 gold for your troubles and a medal.
Okay.
You get a medal. You get given a medal saying, "I survived the pie eating contest."
Back.
Welcome back. You just
Sorry about that. I'm not feeling too well.
It's fine. You just missed Petru take on the pies. Petru became a goat and then ate a exploding pie.
Yep.
So Petru's first damage of this entire campaign is from a pie. So, market stalls. Codi and Allo are looking around. You're looking for the clothes seller as well as the
pet
shop. Make me a perception, both of you. Allo, you can do this with advantage because you remember where the pet shop is, roughly.
Yeah. Advantage.
Cody's not good at perception.
Perception.
My god.
You think it's one way, you turn down. It's not there. You basically come face to face with a wig seller.
Can I like take 20?
Sure. It'll take you a bit as you wander around the stalls. In fact, as you're taking 20, you actually bump into the cloth seller first.
I thought Allo was gonna go do it.
It's the cloth seller from Tohm, the changeling, and she looks down at you both. And looks to you, Codi. Oh! You're the one my friend told me about. The Devil Darlings.
Oh, right, yeah.
Why do you not sound so impressed?
Sounds like an iron.
Meh.
Maybe this will impress you. Maybe this will impress you. Web. And the tailor from Turtle Bay Landing comes out. The Spider Woman.
Hi. I'm
And,
still wearing your clothes.
oh, I know, my dear. I figured it could be a new kind of brand or something. So, and next to her come out what seems to be a small carpet of spiders. And on the back of the spiders are carried several jackets in different sizes, in different shapes, in different styles, each of them with the Devil Darlings logo emblazoned on the back. We figured since you travel in a squad, you may as well look like a squad. No charge for these, of course, on one condition.
Oh?
We split the profits on Devil Darling merchandise 50-50.
Okay.
She'll go down, she'll shake your hand,
Shakes hand.
and you are given a Devil Darling uniform for each of the party.
Whoop whoop.
Allo, you can put yours on now if you want.
Allo puts on the jacket, but is very confused how they have a jacket for her already. She hasn't been
Oh,
to
that's
Turtle
simple.
Bay.
That's simple. My spiders, they whisper, they tell me things.
That's kind of creepy.
Yes, but it also helps me keeps touch with friends, keeps an eye out on any competition. Helps make sure customer service is tip-top.
Okay, thank you.
Was there anywhere else you were looking for particularly? You seem to be in a rush.
I'm looking for the pet shop.
The Spider Woman looks to the Changeling like, pet shop? There's no pet shop here. The Changeling just face palms. Oh, he's back again. His stall tends to teleport around. Just follow the sense of magic in the air. You'll probably find him that way.
Sniff, sniff.
Yep, you can. You can both make me Arcana check if you want.
Shit. Oh, never mind.
I
was gonna say that's worse than my freaking like thing, but apparently not.
Allo, you can make an Arcana too.
Very well.
You get a faint inkling, Allo, but Codi, yep, no. As soon as you lift your head up and do a sniff, the air is filled with magic, and you know the trail.
This way, not shit lizard.
Okay.
This way, not shit lizard.
And as you're led along the pathway, Ranna, you hear a voice. Well, both of you. You hear the voice in the cage.
You do realise you don't have to carry me, you know? You could just probably set me on that monkey's back, that'd be fine. In fact, hang on. I'll make it a bit easier for you. You see the cage door swing open? There's a little pink dragon, climbs out on top of the cage, kind of flitters upwards into the earth, just floating while carrying its own cage.
Wait, so describe this dragon. Is it like a sort of normal looking fearsome but tiny dragon, or is it like something like dragon tails?
It's a fairy dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, no, it's pseudo dragon, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best way I can describe it is...
It has a little tail barb, like a... There's a video that I sent you, Leigh. It's ages back. I could always pull it up. Give me a sec.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, pseudo dragons look like little dragons, apart from they have like tail barbs. No one knows if they're actually related to dragons or not.
Or if they just happen to look like them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, why?
It's just that grin.
As it flitters around with the cage following you.
Why do we have to go back to this guy? He's boring.
I wanna look if he has any more friends.
None of them are friends. They're just animals. They're boring.
You never know, some animals can be fun.
Yeah.
Freely's a blast.
True. And you finally arrive at the pet store. As the wizard looks down at both. Oh, I see you're back, Mage. Looks towards the cage. The cage just drops to the ground. Well, what are you two using Mage Hand?
No. What are you talking about?
The cage it was.
What cage?
That one.
Oh, maybe it fell off your table.
Looks towards you, Allo.
I don't know, mister.
Shrugs, picks up the empty cage, puts it back on the table. So, what brings you back? Where's your cage gone?
You picked it up.
Oh, you... Looks shifty eyes between you and the cage again.
I don't know, mister.
Just
That's not right.
I'm kind of just confusing Leigh at this point.
Just looks between you both. But this one says... What?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, it's an empty cage. Just take it, just take it.
I don't want it. You keep it. You crazy old man.
Not you, the child.
She's with me and I say no.
Are you gonna try and convince him to give back the 14 gold there, Cody?
Okay.
Saying this out of
Fine,
character.
fine. And he'll just put it down on the desk.
Also, what were you doing selling her an empty cage?
She wanted the empty cage. She wanted to go capture animals.
Are you sure you weren't just trying to rip my friend here off? 'Cause, buddy, I'll have some words for you if that's the case.
Make an intimidation. No.
I feel bad for him.
Donna?
Yeah?
You know how we used to do intimidation back in the Crimson Saber days?
Oh, you want me to do it strength?
Yes.
Alright, let me work this out. I need to go into thingy, hold on. Change it on my...
Because I'm assuming as you were saying this, you're pretty much just slapping your mallet down like in one hand. I did that, you slamming the desk.
Skill options, hold on. It's just trying to work out, because... It's proficiency plus your score, so...
Yeah.
5 plus 3... That sucks.
Not gonna lie, I felt bad for this man.
Look, a deal was a deal. It should have been 30 gold. I gave it to her for 14 gold.
Either way, we're here to look at your stock, so.
I mean, okay. A sale's a sale, I guess. As you look at the cages, yeah, again, there's stuff like cockatrices, manticores, chimeras, cerberuses. You even see a baby owlbear for sale.
No, she eats! See her!
He looks down at you, looking at the cage, and goes, "Oh, I see you've taken an interest as well. Yeah, that the owlbear. That thing's been trouble for me ever since I got it. Came here hoping that I could sell it. Some big owlbear walks past, catches a glimpse, and now I've been having to teleport every 5 minutes to stop her from finding me."
So, you said there's manticores, cockatrice.
Yep.
The owlbear cub.
Yep. And there's one odd cage at the back. If you lean your head to look inside of it, a pair of bright blue eyes matches yours.
What? What?
And a little paw comes out.
What?
Oh, Lord.
He looks to you, looks to that cage, looks to you again. Oh, that! I haven't even had time to look in that cage. Got it off some paladin some time back.
Bring it here!
He shrugs, pushes the cage towards you.
Is in it what I'm thinking in it? Leigh?
He looks to you. Are you wanting a closer look at the stock?
I wanna look at that one!
He roots around to see if he can find the key to the cage. Very well, but as I said, I haven't had a chance to look at this one yet. So, on your head be it if it's something dangerous. Gives you the key.
Lord.
Yeah. How big is this cage, by the way?
Around 3'5" by 3'5". But the doors are quite narrow.
I can see in the dark. Can I see what's actually in it?
All you can see is some curled up blackish shape at the end with two blue eyes staring out at you. And the little paw being extended from it. Whatever's in there, it looks scared.
Hi. Can you talk?
It kind of looks up. You seem to make out what seems to be ears prick up. Long floppy ears, and then it shakes its head.
Are you like me?
It approaches the other end of the cage. Light starts to pour on it. It's an Namr. And you see, branded into the side of it, a very familiar symbol. A symbol from your past. Of when you were first caught.
Codi does not look happy to anyone who's nearby. Her eyes have kind of gone slit. The red glow returning to them, but in not the playful manner that it usually does.
Sorry.
She looks very malicious and very much demonic right now.
Shopkeeper looks down at you.
She opens the cage.
As the shopkeeper looks down at you, he can read the situation. He can see how pissed off you are. Throws up his hands. Nope! Claps. The stall teleports away, leaving the cage there. As well as a pouch of money. Ranna? Allo? You're muted. I think she went away. Anyway, Allo gets her 14. Allo?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Allo, take your 14 gold back.
Okay, yay, 14 gold.
And as you unlock the cage, what seems to be a malnourished, weakened Namr emerges.
Mm.
And as they lift their head up, they open their mouth wide, and you can see heavy scarring inside. You know it takes quite a bit to scar an Namr. This must have been done with some kind of holy weapon. You're assuming, you pretty much get the idea, this is why this Namr can't talk.
Do you want to travel with me?
The Namr tilts its head, looks to Allo and freely, then to you. Then looks around.
You can feed.
It quickly shakes its head, turns, points to the icon branded in it.
I know what it is. And trust me, if they ever show up, I'll kill them. Every last one.
It stops for a moment, pauses. And then it pounces you in a hug.
She allows this.
Yep. And I'm going to say this, since it's coming up to 11 o'clock, and since it's only like us three, we'll call the session there for now.
Okay.
Next session will be the rest of the festival.
So that's been 2 sessions now, ended with Codi hugging someone.
Codi's a hug monster.
She is. But also, this is really, really pissed. And usually she wouldn't help a weak Namr. She actually wouldn't. But in this case...
That's an abused
Yes.
weak name here.
You've always been saying, I can always bring up this stuff when I'm ready.
Yeah, I know.
You thought this was going to be all fun and games at the Tohm Festival?
I did want to get Codi a pet, oh, by the way.
But freely.
Yeah, but Freely's different. Freely's not a pet, he's a friend.
Freely's a partner.
Yeah.
You have a pet now. Its name's another name. No, that's bad actually. No. Anywho, thank you for joining us here, and we will see you all next time. Hopefully with more people.